Hey there, lovers of game and story. We're back here with Enigma of Fear for another night. And for those who were just with me before I restarted this thing, my apologies. Everything is working now again, as you can see. So where we left off kind of was finishing all three bosses. The last one I was able to defeat was Goliath in the Crystal Caves, which led us to the Eye of Fear. And it showed us we've got 3 objectives to find Verity. So the objectives was to find the secrets in Alan's, Diego and George's and Letitia's rooms, which I tried. I'm not sure if I found them. Nothing really stood out. So I decided to go around and figure out a few other stuff. So as you can see, I've updated. This is the orders little map. I updated the orders map to include the Unhaunted one here. And this is the lock that we need to solve to get into another room there. I have no clue what to do there yet at the moment. And then I also added her to the Strachs family. As you can see here, she's here far to the side because she's not even in the photo. At least I think she's a Strachs. I'm not 100% sure yet. They seem, seeing that the Unhaunted one is supremely tied to the whole thing and they are the source of it all, thought it was a good place to put them. Apparently it's a him. I thought it was a female at some point. I was wrong. So, moving on. Something else that I saw. Not this. Let's check secrets. So we did find this, which was talking about having to go back to the basement, the Strachs basement, to find the notes. But I think it's just referring to the notes that teleport you to that other area. So if we do not find anything where I'm going now, then I will be going back there and seeing if we can figure something out. But first, so for some of you, you might remember the ritual that we did at the heel, which allowed us to kind of ascend or something, and nothing seemed to have happened. Yeah, this is where we're heading back there, because I'm quite sure I missed something there, and I didn't finish the ritual or something. So I want to go and double check if there is something that was lost. And to get to the hills, we have to check out what the cats have to say. As they say, the hills have cats. That was one movie, like, not the hills with... Oh, the hills have cats, but the hills have eyes that I did not enjoy watching. I have my selection of horror stuff that I like, and gore is usually not it. Stuff like this I love, like the spooky monsters, stuff that you like, yeah, ghosts, maybe demons, stuff like that. It's cool. I can watch that, but I don't want to watch people getting slaughtered and tortured and stuff like that. So we have to figure out how to get the cats here. So I'm just gonna go through a random portal here until we're able to find a cat. So, but yeah, at the moment I'm very unsure where to go, what to do. I'm just gonna leave it to... I want to make sure the stream is live. Yes, the stream is live. My bitrate seems fine. Well, the bitrate on the one screen seems fine. The bitrate on the other screen doesn't look very fine. Okay, let's see what we have here. Do we have any cats? So the cats will appear underneath the tree. Hey, doggo. Hey, Loopy. Don't get stuck there. So let's go try a different route. Still don't see any cats. I don't know what I need to do to get the cats to appear. If we've got one cat at least, then we've got an idea in what direction to go. So I'm destroying these just so that the spook stones appear, the spiritus. Yeah, and another kind of horror I don't like, in the same vein that I don't like at all, was Saw. I didn't watch that further than the intro, to be honest. It's not my fascination. Come on, kitty cats. Like sci-fi horrors, Cthulhu horrors, cult horrors. Wait, I didn't even check the tree, did I? See how I end up somewhere where I'm not supposed to be? No, I haven't even seen one single cat. So I ended up getting to the one boss fight by complete luck. I'm assuming there's an actual way that you're supposed to follow to get there. I don't know what it is. But I did defeat the boss. That's all that counts. Where's that tree? Okay, wait. Okay, we're not going for the music. So, if you follow the music, you get to the mausoleum. Actually, yeah. If you follow the UV on the plants, you get to the garden. Okay, now we're back here. So, still no cat. Yeah, let's go look at our notes. Let me open the maps, and then we're gonna check out the cats. So to get to the yield, Rossi. So you don't forget anymore the end. If in doubt, just count the cats. I still don't know what that means. I just followed the direction where the cats seem to have sat next to the tree. But we have not seen one cat yet. What do you do if you can't find the cats? Just keep moving. Maybe it says keep going left until you see the cats. So let's keep going left. Okay. The tree should be here. Not a single cat. Let's just keep going left. Or in this case, northwest. It's just easier for me to think of it as left. It seems very left to me. Okay. Tell me there's a kitty cat. The others might actually be easier to find, just because they don't need the cat. Okay, probably have to go down. The melodies, you just follow the sounds. Where's the tree? Here's the tree. Still no cat. This is so strange. How am I supposed to count cats if there's no cats? Okay, the tree should be around here. Still not a single cat. Do you reset it? So you can reset it just by going back in the same road that you came from. Where's the tree on this one? Ah, here we go. No cats. Huh. I didn't expect this. This is how I got lost originally, or couldn't get out of the place, was because I didn't know you just had to go forward and backwards to get out. Eventually I figured it out. After getting stuck here for a good long while. Let's check now. Please let it be a cat. No, where's the cat? Can I do like a ritual to bring the cat here? I don't think so. I think we might need to reset. Okay, I'm just gonna try a reset. This should drop me out of the maze, and then we can go back in. Yeah. Okay, we're out of the maze. Let's try this again. Okay, yeah, the spook. Spook in the background. There's no cat. Let's try left, left, and see if that's from the beginning, and see if that actually gives us a cat. I don't think that is the case. Okay, so that does not take us back. So if you come in here and you want to get out, but you have difficulty going out, the first door you come in from into the maze does not count. Let's check tree. Hey, we've got a cat. Fantastic. I am so glad. So I think that means go down. Go down. Because he's sitting right there. I don't understand what they mean with count the cats though. Okay, so first cat is southeast. Second cat. Okay, now he moved. So I think that just means go up. Maybe that's what I meant, count the cats. So it's not southeast now, it is north. No, what did I say southeast? I meant southwest. Okay, so we still have 2 cats. There's a third cat. So does that mean I have to go up? We'll check. I didn't even know you had to count the cats. I just thought you had to follow the direction they were sitting in. Though originally I had to go back one and then retry it. Okay, and now there's no cats. Huh. Okay, let's try this again. What do they mean? Is it the amount of cats that are sitting at 1 is the one that you're supposed to go out to? I think that's what they meant. How did I solve this before without knowing this? Feels like I solved a lot of things in this game without actually solving anything. Just pure luck. Well, at least I know if I end up in a horror situation, maybe I can just survive by pure luck. I didn't even check the... Okay, let's just continue this way. Twice left. And then we'll check the tree again. Which should be, yeah. There is no cat. Just keep on going left. If this doesn't respond in a cat, I'm just gonna restart it yet again. This maze really is a maze. It's definitely got me lost. So in a normal maze, you can kind of just keep going in one direction, more or less. Doesn't always work. No cat. We're resetting this one. No, wait. We've got a cat. We've got a cat. That's all that counts. That's all that counts. There's one cat. He is at the bottom. We're going in that direction. What did we call it? Southwest. I think I would have made a terrible pilot or a terrible person to navigate through the world, pulling everything left and right. Okay, second one is up there, so we're going northwest. Okay, and then we're going northwest again. I'm assuming it's because there's 2 cats, so now you get to see the spook. But we should be fast enough to just outpace the spook. I like the word spook because it's so closely related to the Afrikaans word for spook, which is spook. It's very much just the same word. Okay, finally we made it to the hill. Okay, the maze. You know what I just noticed? I didn't want to go to the hill. I wanted to go to the garden. Damn, I spent all of this time going here, and then as soon as I got in here, I noticed this is the wrong place. Let's go check the... I do have one thing that I want to check here. So there is this. It's not down. How do you get this down? It's not clear how you do that. Let's just escape. Hey, Origami Kitsune. Welcome to the stream. I hope you have fun watching. Get it? Let's see. Okay, so the ladder is still not down. I am not sure how to get the ladder down. But we'll figure something out. Okay, so now we know the ladder isn't down. We also know I went to the wrong place. I meant to go to the garden. The garden is a lot easier to get to, which you will see now. So the garden, we only have to use the UV flashlights to look at the flowers. But it wasn't a waste. We now know some valuable information that we knew earlier. That thing is not down, so I can't climb up it. Okay. That is not it. Check, yeah. Hey, okay, so that is what I mean with the UV light exposes... Yeah, the UV light exposes the way to the garden. And the garden is where that freaking annoying lock is. Luckily, you guys don't have to see me painfully try and open that lock mechanism. Okay, here's our second gate. I think it's just 3 gates. Maybe 4. I don't think it's the gate that you came from. Okay. Which is the next one? Should be either this one or the one up top. Wow, that is too bright. Okay, this way. Third one, we're going to need a 4th one. Okay. I accept the challenge. I almost went through that and that almost reset all our progress. Hey, there's a cat back. It's like a little grumpy cat. Okay, let's see. Is it this? It's not that. Is there one down here? Okay, cool. Easy, I think that is the last one. Okay, we are out. So I always know it's the way out because we've got that. Okay, so this is where we did the ritual. If I have to open this. Hey, A3 on 922. And welcome to the stream. Try using the immersion ritual to find the melody of fear in some of the marks. It has to be there. Of that, I'm sure. The ritual only works on marks that have been touched by the ooze. I couldn't figure out their connection yet, nor why we can't alter the memories with this ritual. That was supposed to be its purpose. I shall continue to study the ritual. Hey, how are you doing? Hope you've had a fantastic day. I shall continue to study the ritual in the Spiral Castle Library to try and make sense of this. Should you need my ritual notebook again, the way to find it in the library is always with me. Just visit my other room in the basement of the Strachs mansion. Only the God of Fear can bring about the other ending. So, this is where we did the ritual. Is this not where we did the ritual? Okay. Let me just check my map. Do I have everything wrong in my brain? I wasn't here so long ago. Okay, let's check. Yeah, the garden. Then where on earth am I? Am I supposed to go further? Am I supposed to go down? No. Quite sure. Oh, this must be where the immersion ritual was to start with, right? It just looks much smaller now. What's it, doggo? What's it? Do you see something? Ooh, there's a spook. Where's it? See, the doggo sees the spook. This is the cool thing about the game, that you can get to use the dog in this fashion. I didn't know you can bark with the dog. You can even sit down. Oh no. Actually, I didn't know you can do these things with the dog. So the dog you can use to press buttons. There's more people here. Did I even see those last time? Which I must have. Okay. So exit the dog and then do this. Tune in. What? Is it really gonna... That was his vision? I shouldn't have used that damn ritual, yeah. No one can see this. I have to do something. I need to lock up this place. I'll use the padlock I made for Amy. Only I know how to open that. It really did feel like it. It took me 20 minutes to open that damn lock. Okay. There must be something more to this. This is where you do the ritual. Okay, cool. And then what? Come join me in the ritual. No freaking way. Is that what I had to do last time?
Keep doing this every single day if you only see the same thing every single time.
Do you have a better idea? What, are you going to yank Letitia out of here and force her to play? Because if you're not going to do that, this is still the best idea.
But Theo, listen. He's right. This ritual isn't working. We won't be able to learn the melody from her gravestone.
Will you trust me just one fucking time? Callisto said that this ritual is what's going to change everything inside the perimeter. That is, there is a way to use this ritual to change things. I just have to find out why I can't do it yet.
Will you trust me?
What did you say?
Nothing, bro.
Are you really gonna do this, man? I'm trying to save everyone and you're not doing shit.
Dude, you're the one who said you were going to ask Callisto for help and fix things. We trusted you. When you came up with this ritual, you said that this was what we needed. We went to that fucking castle to get that ooze for you. And now we're here for the 1000th time trying to help you see something in Letitia's fucking grave. And every single time, you only see the same fucking thing. I fucking had it with this shit.
Rossi, calm down.
So what do you want to do, huh? Just sit back and wait for the bad ending? Because I don't want to die the way I saw it. I'm not gonna die like that. I will learn the melody of fear, even if I have to come here 1,000 times more.
Dude, you're impossible. Everything here is bad enough on its own, but you just make it even worse. You know what? Today you're on your own. If any of those specters show up, good luck using your gun all alone. I'm going to the mausoleum to think of another plan, because yours just isn't working. Come on, Amy.
Come on, Amy. Is she your pet now for you to boss her around?
Say what? Did you just hit your fucking head? I guess this ritual is making you even more of a dumbass. What are you gonna do if I go with her?
Guys, just stop.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you're the one who's all pissed off. What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Wait, how do you know?
What are you talking about?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Why did you say I would kill you? Tell me, what did you see?
No, wait. No fucking way. My vision.
Rossi? Theo?
All this time, it was you.
Rossi, what? What are you saying?
What I'm saying is that maybe this motherfucker is going to kill me.
Stop saying that, man! Just stop! You're saying exactly what... Holy shit, you can't say that!
For God's sake, Theo, calm down.
I'm not gonna do it.
You're right. You're not gonna do it. You know why? Because I won't let you.
No, man. Don't do this.
Rossi?
I'll bring about the other ending myself!
No, stop! Stop, please!
No, everyone is just freaking crazy. It's obviously the fear that brought in there. But come on, how should I have known I had to use the dog to actually get the ritual to work? Oh wait, I think I clicked out. There we go. Okay, I'm not gonna do it again. I just want to make sure. Okay, that was weird. I wonder the ritual didn't work last time. See what I mean? I didn't solve that. That was just luck. That was just luck. See, and they're talking about the ladder, right? So, but that ladder is still not come down. Okay. I have read this, so I'm just gonna kind of skip through this. So basically, it's just follow the cats. What is follow the cats, basically? Was there more, yeah? Let's just check. Them. Just switch back to the radio. Just want to see if I've checked this tune before. Just... Beethoven, do you also think that Theo has been acting weird lately? I don't know. He barely spoke to me today, and it's my birthday, you know? Look, don't let him... don't tell him I told you. But you know the gift Rossi gave you for your birthday? What? The little box with the password? What about it? So, Theo stayed all week in his tent at the camp trying to create an enigma for you. It was a lock that opened in a unique way, something like that he would give you for your birthday. But then the day came, and what did Rossi do? He also gave you a present with the whole statue puzzle to open. Then you know what Theo is? Wait, Theo wanted to give me a lock as a present? Yeah, that's a Theo for you. Okay. So now we've got the immersion ritual actually done. Now what? Okay, so let me check my stuff that I can check out again. So let's do the ladder once more, saying that we are in the vicinity, and then I'm gonna check the rooms for secrets, which is Alan, Diogo, George's, and Letitia's. Got everything written down, more or less, as always, on some random paper. And then if that doesn't work, we're gonna check the Strach house again. The Strach house. I keep saying Strach, but it's the Straw house. And from there, we'll see where things go. Okay, so I want to get back to the yield. So let's see if I can find a cat. The kitty cats. We're gonna get stuck with this again. No cats. Okay, let's go up here. I'm not quite sure what to do to get the cats to come out. This should be, there we go. Then there's still no cats. My thinking is reset it. And then we'll try the yield one last time. If nothing changed... See, the reason why I think the stuff here is connected is because of the immersion ritual that we missed. But, and I haven't found an item to open up that path. And we don't have a way to get into the chapel either. So, sorry, I was just there, but on autopilot, going in the wrong direction. So, the only plausible things is finding the secrets in the rooms, which we might not have found because of the immersion ritual. Maybe. And the path not opening because of the immersion ritual. Maybe. Overall, I'm pretty lost. Okay, so we're back. Yeah, still no cats. Still no cats. check. Do we have cats now? Give me a cat. Okay, we've got a cat. Cat is 1 down. At least we didn't have to go through 10 portals to find a single cat this time. Just follow the direction that the cats give you. So, down. Okay, where to now? Not here. So far it seems like the cats always choose down and then left again. That might just be the solution, but I want to just confirm that. I haven't seen them seated in other sections around the tree. Yeah, it's just left again. Which kind of makes sense, because if they're gonna randomize everything, it's just gonna complicate the coding for them, I would believe. Ooh, and I've got one more thing to show everyone a bit later. I kind of saved it for in case I have nothing else to show. And it is, I decrypted some of the stuff that was it last episode or the episode before that? I think it was the last episode, where all of those screens flashed online that showed us a bunch of strange stuff. Okay, so it's always down, left, as soon as you see the first cat. At least so far, it seems to be the case. So I decrypted them, and I was able to find a few more letters from the decryption tool. Okay, so we just have to go up. At least this shortcut allows us to get past some of the problem children running around here. Okay, so what do we have here? What do we have? Nope, it's still up. So, I'll be honest, I don't know how to get that down. I'm just going in so that we can reset the spook. At least I think that... No, there it is. Leave me alone. Okay, let's go to the basement. If the basement doesn't show me anything new, then we'll go... Not the basement, Am I getting the words wrong here? The basement. To the underground. Let's go to the underground, see if anything pops up now that we've got the immersion ritual. If still nothing happens, we'll go back to the basement in the Strachs family mansion. Okay, so the first portal we can't go back. We just need to grab any of these portals. And then go back through the same one. And that resets us. It's cool how you learn new stuff, and I feel games like this is amazing for your brain elasticity. It just keeps throwing curveballs to you and forces you to think in new ways. Maybe for those who have played too many puzzle games, it's no longer the case, but I do... We don't need to go through there. But I do feel that it's an important thing to try new stuff. It's good for your brain. Keeps your brain nice and wrinkly. We don't want smooth brains. No one here is a smooth brain. Everyone here has got good, nice, beautiful, wrinkly brains. Okay, I am going in the wrong direction. I need to keep going left. I mean right. So I'm just glad that the flesh, not golems, the flesh zombies, the blood zombies around here don't respawn after you kill them. Yeah, Straw Mansion and Underground. And then there's also that door, which we have never been able to open in the Straw Mansion. So I can also just run back there when we do go to the Straw Mansion. I hope I find something new. I mean, now that we've actually done the ritual properly, no one says that you need two to do a ritual. It doesn't say that anywhere in the notes. The only reason why I thought that I don't even think he could push the button there. I just know that he can push the buttons elsewhere. I didn't even think for him to push a button. I just wanted him to join me in this circle. Okay, so this is the one room. No. The one room is right here. So between the rooms that they say we might find stuff, let's just go quickly back. Where is the order? So it says, so this should be Diogo's and George's room. Which has the crystals and stuff in it. We can just double check. We've got the maps right here. Actually, why don't I do this? Just bring up both. So I can switch back and forth. Yeah. So yeah, no, that's Alan Oswald's room. Diego and George, Alan's room. Oh, we should be in Alan's room anyway. So we're in Alan's room right now. And then let me just double check something. On the maps, I wanted to go back to the order one. Okay. So it said that I think the green means that we've already discovered the secret, yeah. But I don't know what the secret is. It would have been nice if it said, hey, you discovered the secrets. And then, you know, hey, I discovered the secret. Oops, didn't mean to move that. Okay, so let's just use the dog first. Wait, I wonder if the dog can now talk with people. I wonder if the immersion ritual connected me and the dog somehow. Okay, let's go out of here. I think we have seen the secret, whatever it might be in there. So the other two rooms that we need to go check out is over here. The red room, which is... This is Diogo's room. Okay, Doggo, do you see anything? I don't think the dog sees anything. This is the only way I can think I have not... we've got a bark now, I love it. Let's try and break stuff. This board looks very strange. Maybe that's the board that tells us to go look at another room. So let me just first break this. And let's see, the dog can't interact with this. No. Can the dog interact with this? No. I've actually never tried that. So this one, and you see how weird static it looks? So I feel maybe this is the secret? I come back here to remind myself every day looking at them. Was there any other option we could choose? And this looks like a mortuary. Now, in my mind, do I remember there being a mortuary? Do I remember there being a mortuary? This doesn't work. No. And we did see this book, but that book doesn't look weird either. Did I check? Yeah. Did I check with the dog? Dog doesn't smell nothing, doesn't see anything. Okay, let's go check if we can find the mortuary. This just goes out. Wait, we've got maps. Let's use the maps. Okay, so the mortuary is here in the beginning. So let's go back all the way through. Okay, before we do that, let's go to Letitia's room. Letitia, I'm quite sure I read this. Yeah, I'm quite sure I did read that. So let's ignore that extra letter. No, everyone likes to hear my voice reading letters. I do, too. But let's first go check if there's anything here in Letitia's room. Okay. So is there anything weird in here? Okay, can the dog talk to Letitia? Can you bark at her? No. Can't talk to her when I do this. So we have talked to her before. Does this change anything though? Let's check. No. So why do I get the feeling every time I walk near them as if I could hear a song echoing, calling me? The whole team uses these radios all the time. And there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with them. Doesn't make sense. If I had some way of being able to focus completely only on the music and couldn't hear any other sound when I'm near the radios, maybe I could understand something. But it's so subtle that even the wind distracts me. I need complete silence. I don't think that's possible. I better delete this recording. I need to concentrate on the mission. Verity doesn't need to hear about my base's inside. Maybe that's the secret. I'm starting to wonder if me doing the ritual before actually did make a difference, because I'm thinking we did the ritual before defeating Goliath, and that might be why we unlocked the secret there. I really hope that's not the case. There's nothing here that stands up to me. Not this, not this. Not if we're using different lights. Why is this thing pointing in a certain direction? Let's check something. Where is it pointing to? There's like a... When I'm using the radio, I see a pointer at the bottom. This looks to be taking us... Oh, it just takes us to the closest radio. I have never used that feature. Now I know. Okay, so before we go... just want to check in here. Again. Okay. They will come all back. Does the dog see or smell anything? What did you do here? Did you just come and check this out? So I think everyone is in there, potentially. I don't see anything new yet. Oh. They will all come back. Is that if we do the other ending? Doggo, do you see anything? No. There's no other features of the dog that I'm aware of. Yep. Let's go to the basement and then check out the other door. So this... let's just try... actually didn't see that last time. That is pretty cool. So that's just the mark of the god of fear. But if I missed something, there might be other stuff that I missed. Yeah, the Strachs mansion. So as far as I know, this is his... this is where he did his weird ritual. And this should be the other room that he was referring to. Maybe we should go back into the ritual space and see if that makes any difference. What's this? What is this? Wait, why is there smells here? I did not see this last time. There's a smell going this direction. That is weird. I didn't check for smells last time when I was here. Where does that smell go to? Just seems to permeate the entire room though. Okay. Do we follow the smell? Does it go anywhere? It goes in there. Might... Yeah, I don't know. Now the smell is gone. Okay. That didn't give me any new info. Can the dog use this thing? No, you cannot. You cannot use that. Okay, let's use it. So this will take us back to the other space, and we can go through there once more. And this also showed... Oh, this is just to show us where his notes on the ritual are. I think that's all that note refers to. And we've already been... So that is the hidden room in the Spiral Castle. Okay, I'll be honest, I don't really want to fight him again. I don't think it's gonna show us anything new. So let's just go back to the Straw Mansion and go to the locked room? Maybe? I'm really out of options here. At least we did the immersion ritual, even though I don't know what that did. Maybe I should just go back to the chapel and see if that allows us to go into the chapel. But before we do that, let's run upstairs and then go check if that door is maybe open, or if there's something new that we have that allows us to see something new in the Straw Mansion. I haven't been here since the beginning of the game. We can follow a blood trail here. This is literally blood everywhere. What kind of blood is this? The God of Fear is watching. Okay, I have not seen that before. Okay. There was something new. This should be open, but I don't want to go through there now. Okay, I'm just gonna keep switching between the lights, see if we find something new. So this is the ritual book we saw in the beginning, and it's still missing that page, so nothing new here. Ah, it brings back memories to the beginning of the game, when I still knew nothing, and now I feel like I still don't know nothing. Okay, what was that? Felt like something... No, it was just the light. The light was playing tricks on me. Okay, and there's more going upstairs. Let's just put this off. Yeah, we know. So that is part of a different puzzle. Okay, and that is another puzzle. So there's a bunch of puzzles you get to do even from the start here, which is freaking cool. And this is basically, it tells you how to do the puzzle. Still can't open that. So that is the closed creepy door that I was talking about. What is this? I never saw these things. Look on the floor. There's like little black ooze maggots going everywhere. Do they go faster if I change the light? No. I literally didn't see that last time. That is pretty gross. Little ooze maggots. Checking here. Nothing new. The other ending. Okay. How did I miss all of that? When I went through here. Or is that new? What is it trying to tell me? Game. Lead me in a direction. I need help. So I'm still in detective mode, and that kind of means I can't use the game's notes. So I have to rely completely solely on my own notes. And I've got comprehensive list of notes, but it doesn't feel complete at the moment. Even that I didn't see last time. So that. So yeah, this. So the grandmother is the one who played the music that created the fissure. The Goliath is the blind kid, which is father kind of tore out his eyes or something. And then the brother of the father is the one who was obsessed with the spiral castle, and then the father is the one who was obsessed with fear. He was the leader, so to speak. It's cool that they actually have that little Easter egg over there. It doesn't make sense going to the start. They say find Verity, so there is one last thing. So out here, Verity's car is... Wait. I just thought the dog... I heard the dog make sad noise. Okay, let's just check Verity's car. I doubt it's gonna give us any clues, but I am just gonna try everything under the darkness because there's literally no light here. Okay, so this is where is... Hey, I didn't even turn this around, so here's actually you and Loopy. There's Verity. Nothing new, yeah. Okay. Never mind. And this just shows that he took his sword. Is this where you can do... Okay, so they said you can use the ritual at some of these sites, but they need to have ooze on it. So let's keep our eyes out for sigils of ooze. Well, let me keep my eyes out for sigils of ooze. And I'll see if I can interact with any of those. Okay, let's just go through the house. Let's exit out of here. Where else is there one of those pillars that have ooze on it? Maybe there's one by the chapel. Maybe there is one by the chapel. So, let's head... One of Harry Potter's down here. Hey, Harry Potter. Are you down here? Are you underneath the stairs? Well, the only Harry Potter in this tale is Goliath. And he didn't meet a magical end. More like real occult screw you up end. Yeah, he basically turned into a giant mole monster. Covered in his own flesh and blood. So... let's go to the chapel. I am really out of ideas. I'm guessing the chapel is still closed. But maybe there's something else I missed there. Did I open this? Yeah. Didn't have to go around. Yeah, that's it. I keep calling it the chapel. It's the cathedral. It's the cathedral. Okay. Let me keep my eyes open for anything that looks like it is covered in goop. In black sludge. I like how they do the camera angle here to introduce the cathedral. That is so cool. Though that cathedral has too many spikes on it. That doesn't look like a good cathedral. Can we enter it now? We can still not enter the cathedral. I am lost. What is this? Hey, we found one of those secret items. Cursed D20. Cool. I believe that's for another thing in the game. That seems way too complicated for me to try and solve. Okay, seeing that we are here. So I just wanted to show this, what I have solved. Talking about solved stuff. Sigils and diagrams. This is not the one. Here's the encrypted stuff. Okay, So I was able to add the letters B, K, Q, W, V, and W and Y. And here's what I deciphered from those messages that came up last time. Let me zoom in. Now you remember. I'm not okay. I must say I don't remember if if I actually was able to capture all of the screens, but I did my best. Now you remember. A question, perimeter, verity, got a fear, and unhaunted one. An impossible overlapping of the same mark. A reflection that must never be seen, but which is destined to meet itself. You are the emptiness. Infinite variations, infinite repetitions, until the void is filled. An impossible intervention. The impossible can only be a choice within infinity. I feel that might be some kind of hint at something. Yeah, I don't know. It just flies over my head at this moment in time. Wait, I don't know you can go up here. Let's check what's here. Ooh, what is up here? Okay, I can't go in there. Can you go over here? Can't interact with that. Where does this lead? Oh, that's the back. No, I'm boring. That's just the exit for the cathedral. No, I thought that was a new area. My fun has been spoiled. Okay, can you go in there? No. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? Brain. Let's break stuff. Maybe breaking stuff will fix stuff. There's nothing behind here? No. Whose bike is that? This is just another exit. Yeah, can't think. Okay. One last place I'm going to go back to is the Eye of Fear. I just want to see if anything has changed since we've gone to the other two rooms. That is going to be the last and final thing I'm going to do for this episode. And then I'm going to have to study my notes again. And see if I can figure out what am I missing. Because I don't know what I'm missing. I might have to go through every letter that I have ever captured with my software and read through all of it. That sounds like a pain. And it's a pain because there's hundreds of letters. Maybe not hundreds of letters, but there's at least 100 letters. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the Eye of Fear. Because that is the last place that actually gave us new information. Beyond what we just saw with, what was it? The induction ritual. Why do I always forget what that thing is called? But the ritual. The ritual at least told us squats, anything new, but it showed us something cool. And it did show the area where that, ladder was. Can we go in here now? I don't think so, but I'm gonna try. I haven't seen the petrol engine, but the petrol engine should be behind here somewhere. I don't think they allow you to go into where the petrol engine is though. They've got pictures of the petrol engine, but I could not see a way to enter the petrol engine. Let's also just look at that map quick. So let's go back to maps. And then cave should be... Yeah. So we just went in through here, that was closed. Let's try, we've got two other options to maybe get in. One of them has a closed door. I don't remember there being a place to go in now. Okay. So glad I figured out this way to get my notes to stick above the screen because I keep on forgetting. Have I even been down here? I'm sure I have. Do you think this door will open? The virtual engine room door can only be opened through the control room. Control room? Let's check something else. This is something that I don't know about. Control room. Control room is currently closed because Goliath. Have we not been to the control room? Hey, there's something new that I completely forgot to check out. Okay, let's go check if we can get into the perpetual room. Yeah, the perpetual engine room. Okay. So, why did it mean we couldn't get into the control room before? Is it because Goliath wouldn't allow us? Oh, it's just this. This is easy. Okay, so I thought I didn't have anything new to discover, and there we go. We found something new. Finally, I am so happy. First, we need to see how we get power, yeah? Okay, we can get power directly from 4. Okay. And then we just have to power this, I think. Number 5, yeah. And then Goliath isn't gonna bother us because he is stuck. Why did it seem like there was something else there? Never mind. A new area. I get so excited with new areas puzzle games because it feels like I've made some progress. Squeaky, squeaky door. Oh, okay, cool. I haven't seen any of this. What do we have here? Okay. I think... Yeah, let's do it like this. Wish... Yeah, I need to take a picture of it anyway. Let me take a picture. Investigation plan Blood Beast. When the team arrived at the cave, it didn't take long for us to see the Blood Beast. This creature is a powerful paranormal manifestation in the cave that keeps digging through the tunnels here. Oswald has already started to analyze the Blood Beast, so now we know at least a bit about it. It is a very strong and resilient creature. Our team is prepared, but the beast has already made a mess of things. Oswald already had to tend to several of our agents who encountered the beast. The blood beast seems to prefer areas with activated crystals, light emitting. The cave seems to be the habitat of the creature which roams the tunnels in a very aggressive fashion. Oswald is having a hard time analyzing the blood beast without taking unnecessary risks. But he is already looking for answers to some questions. How can you hide from the creature? How can you destroy or contain the blood beast? Why does the creature prefer areas with activated crystals? So we know the answers to all of this. And we also know the blood beast is Goliath. We have also contained him already. Let's check. Nothing here from the dog. Okay, we'll tune into that now. What is all of this? Okay, we'll get to that now. I just want to see if there's anything else to read. Hey, here's another picture. I feel like I have seen this picture. You always see remnants of... Okay, I'm not going to call it the good old days. But, the better days. Okay. Alan. Wait, this is Diogo. Alan, with the paranormal floodlights you sent me, as well as the paranormal flashlight, I finally did it! This paranormal light was the missing piece to find out how to generate enough ooze for the pillars. And now my father and I know exactly what to do. More than ever, we need you to do your part and finish the perpetual engine. My findings will help you. I have written everything down in my room in the underground. Just implement my findings, and there's no way you won't find a way to make the generator work. Whenever you need ooze, send someone here to the castle. If I had learned this sooner, they would all still be alive. Who the hell wrote that? Because Diego was stuck in the perpetual spiral. Not in the engine, but in the perpetual spiral. Okay, we'll check this out now. Let's check what is on this recording. So, I need to make notes of the recording. Let's pull this out. New notes. So, this would be control room. I don't need to say recording. It's in the recording folder.
Alan, we need to move forward with our research into the crystals of the cave. We've been in the dark about it for a long time. Especially that main crystal, the Eye, which seems to be the origin of all the other crystals. If anything conceals the answer to this place, it must be that. So, about that experiment to power up the Eye that you asked me to do a few months ago, and I declined. Maybe it's our only option. We need to see what's missing. You are authorized to activate the Eye.
Okay, so I'm just wondering, is the Eye not already activated because we were able to see things through it? Okay, so this I believe is where we get to activate everything. We'll tune into this after we've played around with all of this. Okay, petrol engine locked. Okay, so this is a way just to see where. Will I put my phone on silent? My apologies. It is now on silent. So I thought. Yeah, I don't think you can change the power from here. Or I might be wrong. Does this do anything? Let's try. Me on a console remote. No, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Quite sure activating didn't do anything either. What does it activate? Nothing. Okay, let's check out. And it says he's contained. Wait a minute. Here on the left side. That is what I need. Okay, cool. I've got this. I have got this. I almost didn't see that. I just wanted to go to the first one. Petrol engine. Oh, and you just unlock it. Okay. I'm guessing that uncontains him, so we're not gonna uncontain him. So that opens up everything till there. I don't know if this is necessary, but I'm gonna use that. That is unlocked. Dude, this would have made life so much easier to capture him. Just come in here and change everything. I know you can't put everything on, right? You can only put 4 on, which would have been nice to know before. Oh, and that resets everything. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay, let's go check what's going on in the perpetual engine room. I am so excited. Finally something new. I thought I was just gonna run around and see absolutely... I don't know, nothing. Wanted to use a word for that, and word is nothing. Okay. Probably didn't need to put these on. Why did it look like something is in there? There's nothing in there. Okay. So this is open. I don't think we needed to run power through here because this is the thing that's supplying all the power. Okay, let's read this note. Yeah. We have a huge problem. According to George's calculations in the Spiral Castle, we need an infinite source of electricity. Without it, everything will go wrong. There has to be a way. It's in the prophecy. We are so close. There must be a way. Only the god of fear can bring about the other ending. I swear this lot just went crazier and crazier. And I feel like we are gonna end up doing the same nonsense and bring about the other ending. I don't know if we want to. Containment zone. How to entrap Goliath. Problem. Must exit in time after activating from inside. But how? I had to teleport outside. It seems impossible. Yeah, we did it at least. Callisto mentioned something about the graveyard radio to try and solve this. Ask Theo to bring it in his backpack the next time he comes to this cave. So this makes me think you could get into the containment, not containment, into the control room earlier. Yeah. It feels like we could have gotten into the control. I just want to see if there was a blocked section here. No. So it feels like we could have gotten into the containment. Oh, God, say the containment room again. Into the control room earlier because it gives us pretty obvious info. See, this is working. Okay, did I read this one? No. Okay. It seems that some people have been caught trying to sabotage the other ending. Alan changed the password for the containment zone, and Oswald wrote it on the wall of the emergency room. Don't forget this will be useful. Yeah, I wish I found all of this earlier because I had so much trouble finding that. Luckily we did find it. Luckily we did find it. Is there anything in here? No items. But it feels like this is already set up. Pillars supply. Pillars supply. Wait. Okay, but how do I know if this is on or not? Wait, where does this go? Just back out. Okay, what does this say? The crystals must be extracted from the construction of the pillars. They must be taken to the spiral castle to the petrification area. Only the god of fear can bring about the other ending. There was nothing else on it. No. What is this? Hey, we found another secret. Little hat with a little frogger on it. This is closed off. I feel we have to do something here. But it also seems like it's already functioning as it should. So this is shooting the green light on it. And it seems like the pillar is already getting power. So should we go back to where the pillars were? I'm glad we found new stuff, but it doesn't feel like new info. Why does this one seem broken? No, it's probably working. Ah. Is there anything in a weird corner, like in that other room? In that other room? Doesn't seem to be the case. Okay. Let's go back to the eye and then I'll call it that, and I'll figure out if I know anything with the new info. At the moment, I still feel like I know nothing new. But at least we discovered a few more new areas. See something here. There's more ammo, and I've got all the ammo in the game. Okay, that we saw. Let's just see if we discovered that other secrets. If not, we did not. That's okay. Do we need to power this area? Why is it running that music? That's the music when we get chased. Wait. We can switch to loopy. We can switch to loopy, but that doesn't seem to do anything else. I just find it weird because you can see Loopy's, I guess, health bar at the top right. And he seems very scared. Let's see if we need... This looks powered to me. Look at all of that electricity running through it. Okay, nothing changed. So I have 1 green and 2 whites. Okay, at least now I have confirmed... I've confirmed that I don't know anything new. But we have done the ritual, we have found 1 more room. Why does it sound like Goliath is gonna chase us? I don't like that. And we've confirmed that the chapel is still locked and that... What do you call it? The ladder is still not down. Okay. I can't think of anything else to go and do, so I'm gonna call it the end of the episode. So that brings us to our conclusion. I am your host, Pop Sparkle Doom, signing off. And as always, keep on shining.